you liked this video yet? Did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? There's time to do it during the theme song up now. Miss. So if you have been paying attention in my recent videos, you might have noticed that something was not going quite right with Miss.
Good girl.
First, there was the video where she wanted nothing to do with the camera, which could have been nothing. Maybe she was just grumpy that day. It's still really funny how she lifts her face up to make sure you know she's chattering her teeth. From there, you didn't really hear much from me on the Miss front. But then I posted this. So, what happened in between? That is what I am here to address. The other day, I picked up Miss to trim her nails, and that is an adventure in and of itself. But in the course of the nail trimming, I noticed something that had me very panicked, and it's a little bit gross. So if you have a weak stomach, I would suggest ending this video right here because I'm about to throw a picture up here. Now at first this may not look like much, but as we move the camera angle, it's gonna show, there you go, that ended up being about 2 inches in diameter, and it was deep enough that she has to arch her back in order to move without it dragging across the floor. And poor little girl, this all sprung up overnight. It wasn't like I hadn't been holding her. As you've seen, we've been shooting videos for YouTube. So this was something that grew very, very quickly, and it scared me a lot to see that kind of rate of growth on her. So, of course, I immediately called her vet and was told that the vet was out doing house calls and farm calls for the day and was not reachable. I've had kind of these issues with the receptionist at the vet before, where they don't understand how critically important it is that when a guinea pig shows symptoms, they get seen right away. Guinea pigs are notorious for hiding their symptoms. So even as you're watching here, this is a video that was filmed after I found that spot on Miss, but she's still acting fairly normal. Sure, a little bit more calm than I would hope she would be, but if you watch here, there she goes. She's still out and about, and it's hard to tell when a guinea pig gets sick. And so when you finally do see them showing symptoms, it is critical that they get to a vet immediately. The things that you want to watch out for is whether or not the guinea pig is eating and drinking, if they're sleeping more than usual, if there's a sudden weight loss or a sudden weight gain, if they are hiding a lot, just a change in personality. Look out for these things. If they are popping up and you don't have a good explanation for it, sometimes even if you think you have an explanation for it, you should get your pig to a vet right away. So with all that being said, I'm sure you can understand that I wanted Miss seen right away. It did take until the 3rd time that I called her vet's office for the receptionist to tell me that the message would not be picked up until the next day, and I should take her to another vet who was an hour away from me. There was a lot of frustration, but I did get her in the car and get her out there to be seen by that vet. As it turned out, that was probably for the best. The vet that Miss saw actually is the vet that our vet likes to go to. So he knows what he's doing when it comes to guinea pigs. And what he told us is that Miss more than likely has breast cancer, and the lump that is on her underside is from a burst blood vessel. So, what is going to need to happen is she will be getting surgery. In fact, she will be in surgery when this video is released, and she's going to get a mastectomy and she's going to get spayed. Once she has the mastectomy done, then we'll be able to biopsy the mass and get a firm diagnosis as to whether or not it actually is breast cancer. But the mass is full of blood, so if it is a burst blood vessel, it cannot have a biopsy done right now because we would need to drain it, and the burst blood vessel would just continue refilling that space with blood, and ultimately she would bleed out in that process. So we're not doing that right now. It's a very stressful time, but I wanted to update you all as to what's going on here. And if you want to send good vibes out into Pigtopia and the rest of the universe today, I would greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure Miss would too. And that's what we have for you. In brighter news, Miss seems like she's doing well. The medicine that she's on is a painkiller called gabapentin, which is very safe for guinea pigs, and so that's making her more comfortable. She is still willing to eat, although not as readily as I would like her to be. She's spending nights in my room, and that's mostly for my peace of mind, so that if I wake up worried about her, all I have to do is look over and see her there in the travel cage and know that she is okay. My brother lives right by an emergency vet, so if she's not okay, we have a plan of action for what to do. So like I said, just keep her in your thoughts, in your prayers, and I'm sure everything is going to be okay one way or the other. We did give her the best guinea pig day ever today, where she was just filled with her favorite treats, and she got to spend a whole bunch of time outside eating clover. So ultimately, she is a very happy piggy right now. Needless to say, you should make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so that you will be notified with the latest updates about Miss and what else we get up to. Make sure that you are being cute and kind to everyone that you meet in honor of Miss today. You never know what someone is going through, and that's what we have. We will talk to you soon. Bye!